They don't own a TV. The kids did everything outside around on the island they lived on. Imagine having your own island, though. I mean, I didn't have TV growing up. I grew up on a beach. I'm not that hot. That's not it. God, they text a lot. It's a bit embarrassing, but the parties are hosted by Slicker, the dating app for weapons. Shut up. Will there be monsters? No, we weapons can do more than fight monsters, you know. Would you do me the honor of being my date? I'd love to. He's the only one I can stand so far because he's not just a fucking... He's not dumb as a box of rocks, and he's not a racist. Oh, I like Axe Bro too. No, you're right. We do have to talk. Wait, it's almost time to leave to meet Isaac at his investor party. You realize you aren't sure what to wear to an investor's party? An investor party? Investors have parties? Oh my god, I bet it's Slicer, not Slicker. Oh my god, David. Slicker, Katie! Cheers. I realized I did not cheers like I said I would, and that's why I'm going to blame that. It's definitely Slicer. You're correct. What do you guys think? I think something serious. Investors sound boring. You dress with precision, every garment in perfect alignment. Then you wonder, what if you're overdressed? What if you look ridiculous? You change your clothes a few times until it's too late. There's no time. Cheers. You get super high because dates are awkward. Lola and Nakoa? Those are interesting. I feel like when you're super rich and famous, you can name your kids whatever you want. Trent Reznor named his kids, he has 3, and I can't remember what the third one's name is, but the first 2 are named Balthazar and Salazar, something like that. Literally, no joke. Balthazar and Salazar Reznor, I think is their names. And then there's one more kid. And I'm like, Trenty baby, Trenty booby baby, Trenty baby booby baby booby. What you doing with that, though? What's up with Balthy and whatever else? Like, it's interesting. To each their own, you know? Like, actually. I mean, I think they were just trying to go with the Z thing because of Reznor, but I don't know. I can't remember the third kid's name. It's just interesting. Interesting. There was a really interesting study actually done way back when I was in school, when I was doing child psychology stuff, where they studied kids. They did, I think it was a Harvard study, and they studied kids for 16 years of their life. And they studied a group of kids who were given, like, non-traditional names, and then a group of kids who were given names like Katie, Elizabeth, you know, the normies. And the one takeaway I got from it that I remember was kids who are given a weird name, weird, very loose term, but you know what I mean, different, people expect more from them, and they tend to be more highly depressed, neurotic, and have less satisfaction out of life than people who are just have your everyday Katie names, I guess, because no one expects anything great from me. So if it happens, it's like exciting. What the fuck though? Like no one gets excited when Balthazar does something cool. What? Finally, you put the first outfit back on and run out the door. I ran in it. I must not be wearing heels. Slicer's a terrible name and it's bothering me. They must be into gashes. When I wanted kids, I wanted to name a boy Ender, but yeah, might have been a middle name. I mean, that's a cool name. Ender's Game, although I know the author was very problematic. Ender's Game is one of the best books I've ever read. Right, Donna? I mean, there's always going to be the exceptions. High five and low expectations. Hey, yo! I mean, I don't think it's real, because seriously, my siblings... Corey, Adam, Nick, Katie, Sarah. Like, can you name 5 more American basic-ass fucking names? Like, maybe throw a Kyle and a Chad in there. So basic, and we are fucked up. So, I don't know. The lobby looks packed with an unusual crowd of young software types. The entry is blocked. After Escobar? Seriously? Because that's pretty cool. I was named after my dad's best friend who was slaughtered. No shit. Everybody has a weird name story. It's cool. A private event tonight. Are you on the list? Bitch, I'll suck your dick's list.
Well, hello.
She's with Brooks Associates. Oh. Ralavan, I wish. I mean, my mom kind of did that. She tried. But my dad stepped in and was pissy about it. So, like, I was supposed to be, like, Catherine Bridget or something like that. But I ended up Catherine Renee, which is not Irish. I mean, not Irish at all. Katie knows everyone, huh? Bitch, you want to fight me? Oh, he touched me with his spit. COVID. But yeah, I always love names like Siobhan. They're beautiful and historic and have like, what the fuck is Katie? Katie, I was literally named a nickname. Isaac kisses your cheek and gives you COVID. Siobhan, which is really Sibbo Hannon. Salazar's just a strange sounding old Spanish name. Is it really? I mean, I agree with you. Speaker of the Dead is better than Ender's Game. What is Speaker of the Dead? Who writes that? Is it the same author? I love your jacket. I must get your tailor's number. Thanks for coming. Your support means so much to me. Is your dad here yet? All of this for you? Me and the other investors and employees. I hope my father makes it. He wants to fuck his dad. I told him this gala was for his favorite charity. Where is he? Oh, it's the second book. I stopped reading them because I learned about the author. And I just, like, forgot, really. Is it better? Athoris, same. Dude, seriously. So, you know, I've told you guys my high school was insanely small. My graduating class was like 32 kids. In just my graduating class, we had 3 Katies. 4 Jessicas. 4 Brandons. Like, that makes up a half of my graduating class right there, and we had the same fucking names. I've never gone by my first name, because there's always another Katie that's always been there before me. So I usually take up my last name or middle name or something. Literally. Same Z's. What the fuck? And now you don't see Katie anywhere, unless it's the name of a dog or a dead kid. Or the little girl from Megan. Oh, this is the racist. A familiar face approaches with a smirk. I'm gonna give him a terrible voice because I don't like him. I see Slicer invited true VIPs. Katie, is this weapon your date? He's more than just a weapon. None of your business. We're in love. Ow, my neck. Stop it, Katie. Oh, I can't do that. He's more than just a weapon, you whore. Tool for my puss. Oh my god, unrated Megan? What? Megan was really good. I really, really enjoyed it. I actually went and saw it with Rod and his neighbor lady, Megan. So when we were leaving the theater, I was skipping going, Katie and Megan, Katie and Megan. I have to see unrated. Ooh. Lizzie, Twitter DM. Because then I won't lose it. He sure is. Deep pockets, too. A fine catch of a sword. I hate him. Racist. I'm standing right here. Are they gonna fight? You sure are. Good job. Everyone loves a sharp-dressed man. Now, if you'll excuse me, I see a platter of shrimp puffs with my name on it. You go fuck a puff. Bitch, I might clean my bong water daily. Look at that sparkly motherfucker, though. Ah, that's 2 bowls in, bitch. Are you kidding? How does that ass know you anyways? He owns a weapons shop.
Oh?
Oh my. So there's more to this story.
Isaac?
Daddy! Isaac, what is this hellscape? The whiskeys all have multiple malts. What the fuck? Good evening, Father. Can we have a calm, civil conversation? This is most certainly not the foundation for dogs attending Harvard. What? What? You told me Dr. Muffin III would be here. Well, some of those people have dogs, I'm sure. These people's dogs haven't even graduated high school. What if I'm seen? What is going on? Is this a real conversation? What is happening? Someone taps a microphone and the music is turned off. A slicer executive takes the stage and starts talking about the profit in sword smooching. Baby Spice. That's a drug in the US. The day I have a daughter, the name choices are thus: Zoe, Marcelin, or Morgan. Is Marcelin how I'm saying that? Am I saying that right? Honest to God, they were just, I'm not even kidding. The conversation I just heard was, Daddy shows up and goes, I thought this was the foundation for dogs that go to Harvard. I bet there are some people here who have dogs that haven't even graduated high school. And then he just walked away. I don't understand what conversation I just was a part of. But Vincent's upset. Was that real? You knew 5 Katies is a very common name. Are they actually a Katie, though, or are they a Catherine? I'm like the opposite. My birth certificate says Katie because my dad was an ass, but my family calls me Catherine and Katie. Like, I was named a fucking nickname. Cloud? Oh, I'm so glad she's not named Cloud. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no. The slicer executive starts listing all the hardship they overcame and thanking their investors. Eventually, she names Isaac and Brooks Associates by name and a special thank you for his generosity.
Calm the bitch down.
You notice Isaac smiling to himself as the speech ends. Someone turns the music back up and the dance floor starts to fill. It never emptied, bitch. Look at those fools. Rodney? People used to try to call me Cat. My mom fucking hated that. Hated that. If I ever had a kid, don't worry, I can't. I've never thought about what I would name my kid because I never wanted kids. I have a cousin's named after a French wine, Martine. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Well, I don't think everything she said was true. My help wasn't necessary. That's the most humble thing you've ever said. If everyone were paid a living wage, we wouldn't need investors. We could also reduce inheritance. But where'd my father go? Daddy! I wish, Murphy. I wish. I literally have to have 3 kids and a husband to get snippy snipped until when it's just ridiculous. I wish. Howdy, Donna. I lurk. Yeah, Glut's the king of meetings, and not willingly. Don't worry about it. If only it were that easy. I'd love to pick a dialogue option that says, I don't care what he thinks. Let's get some fresh air. Let's fuck by a dumpster. Isaac leads you outside. Vincent and Isaac's assistant are talking. And that's when Isaac pooped his pants in front of the whole family. I did not make that up. That's the real dialogue. It is super dumb for ladies. It's so dumb. My bestie's mom named her Nicole because she wanted to call her Nikki. She refuses and goes by Nicole. Nick? Oh, I like that. When my stepdad married my mom, the first thing he said was, I always wanted a daughter to name Nicole. And my sister and I were like, sorry? 18 and a half hours, stop, ew, of meetings, Glut says this week. That's disgusting. Just name your kids Spam Follower by their unique hash ID. Makes sorting them easier. Honestly, you're not wrong. I've had friends being told by their doctor they need to ask their husband's permission. Yes, my mom was. But that was back in the 80s. But yeah, it's still going on today. Anyone I've ever talked to, the doctor says your husband has to sign off on it and you have to already have some kids. Which is crazy. Because birth control was giving me blood clots that were going to go to my brain and fucking kill me. What? Thanks for the options, fuckers. But they're coming out with male birth control, so that's exciting. Exactly. Listen, I'm just trying to get all the dick and tongue I can. Can we just fucking get busy? I don't want to hear this conversation. They're fucking, by the way. Cheers. This game is so weird. I have to be more high for this. It's still happening. Yeah, it's disgusting. I mean, it's just... We're so overpopulated. If you really want to bring it down to brass tacks, we're overpopulated, and there's so many people out there that want to have babies who can't. Why the fuck are we forcing people to have babies that don't want babies? For fuck's sake. I'll give my eggs to someone. Like, I would rather do that, to be honest. Most of the dudes I know that have this snip literally said it was a call and, like, it's the jerk off in a cup appointment, snip appointment, and then the checkup to make sure all your spermies are gone appointment, and that's it. Wild. That's really a thing, Rod? Ew. I'm sure there's someone that thinks that way, but I don't want to meet them. Wow, that's hilarious. Ha 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 ha! Father. Oh, hi, Isaac. I'm gonna go. Oh, my worthless son. Are you done with your farce? I wanted to show you that my money helps people. Real people. Instead of obsessing over how much money others have, why not take care of yourself? You don't even have a partner. Unless, don't tell me you're dating this disaster. Bitch, these are Okay, I get it. I know a handful of guys too, and no one regrets, not one dude I know regrets it. Not one. This guy's a bitch. Vincent gestures in your general direction without looking at you. I'm the disaster? Leave Katie out of this. What matters to me is that I make a difference. Funding these bores isn't making a difference. All you're making is a fool of yourself. Vincent gets in a town car and slams the door. The driver pulls away. Isaac sighs, staring after him. Daddy! Well, now I can enjoy the party without distraction, I guess. Shit. Oh my god, I forgot we had that in the chat. Thank you, Glut. Also, you notice the bot's just mystically working now? That's awesome. That is actually a complete video, like, journal recording of Zach before and after his, vasectomy. It's awesome. Scott put it together for him, and it's a really, really good video. If anyone's curious or just wants to know more, that's a good video to watch. Honestly, Lena, I was gonna say the same. Like, we could do with a little less whiteness in the world. I don't think the whites are hurting for whites. Trouble, right? I mean, honestly, especially if you've already have kids that you love and you're done. Like, yeah. But unfortunately, like, that's the prerequisite in the US. And, like, I don't want any kids ever. I don't want to have kids to get a snip. That's insane. Are you okay? Want to get out of here? I'll take your mind off it. Bitch, I'm gonna suck that dick. Your friendship is my most valuable investment yet. Aw. Fuck! We're gonna fuck! Isaac leans in and kisses you, twining your hand with his. Love rank. Delicia, I don't know yet. I actually don't. I can't tell. I can tell it's a tarantula. Like, I'm 90% positive it's a tarantula by how hairy it is. But I put it up on Reddit, hoping someone smarter than me can ID it, because I can't tell. I don't know. Allez-vous. Hold any heavy attack to charge up into a more powerful move. Is that because he has a big dick? My child? What? I don't have a child. It's far less invasive for the man to get the snip. That's very true. It's 2.5-inch cuts and a little snip on each side, where as a woman, it's full on inside the gut treatment, risking poking holes in intestines and whatnot. I do it not to have kids, but I get what you're saying, yeah. And perhaps, so he kissed me, we made out. Perhaps a small gift for the lady. A fucking flower?! My tonsils look like Rocky's face, but you give me a flower. Oh my god, my sister's in Nicaragua right now, and there was a huge spider on her, like, abode she's staying in. She sent me a picture, I put it on Twitter. It's big. She said it's as big as her hand. Trouble, that was my thing, like, I was never, like, totally against having kids. If I met a partner that really wanted kids and I felt okay with having them, I would have had kids, but I never liked dolls. I was never really into it. I think I'm too much of a mess, honestly. Like, I still fucking struggle to figure my own shit out, let alone bring another life into my life. It was, oh, seriously. She said the body was as big as her thumb. But honestly, if it's a tarantula, that's best case scenario, because there is no deadly tarantula in the world, whereas there are a lot of spiders who can hurt you. Tarantula is always the best case scenario. Even though you're scared, best case scenario. Thanks for the flower, cunt. You bought that? I bought you that little thing. I don't know if it's your style, but I'd like you to have it. I love it. 24, but insurance refuses. I wanted kids and wanted curative endo, but endo made me unable to conceive, but insurance still refuses. It's incredible because the long-term care of someone who has endometriosis has to be more expensive, right? You would think. Oh my god, Trouble, can you imagine? I used to think about that when I was a kid. My mom turned 50 when I was 15, and I was like, man, she turned 70 this year. That's bizarre. Because I still feel very young, and I'm like, damn, 70 is getting up there. I would never say that to her, but damn. Wonderful. Now, let's see what kind of music that DJ started to play. You don't want to fuck? Come on. Seriously. Oh my god, what Kona said was, my cousin has to have surgery at least once every year or two for endo. You would think a hysterectomy would be much more cost efficient for a fucking insurance company. You know? I mean, it's a fuck story, but damn. Are they really, Lena? That's awesome. Lena said they're fighting for a national research center on endometriosis in Norway now, fighting back the lack of medical research into women's issues. That's amazing. That's awesome. It needs to happen. I rejoined the party and spent the rest of the evening together. We didn't fuck against a dumpster, and I'm pissed. I had a piece of lint on me. I think I have to buy all my clothes. Wait. Okay, it's kind of cute. Thanks. But he bought that shit? My god. I too have been this way. Never wanted to pop out a kid. If anything, I would adopt, but at 32, still don't want any babies. Hard same. If anything, or wait, I got not cute nieces and nephews though. Hard enough to take care of myself, let alone another person. Hard same. Hard same. I feel that. Like, I love all my nieces and nephews. I love hanging out with Scott's kids. I like all my friends' kids. I like kids. But I don't think it would be fair to make a kid be subjected to this. Like, there's enough kids in the world, you know? We're not, like, low populate. Oh, he loves me. I had a great time last night. Now I'm warmed up for facing your fears in the dungeon. What the fuck? Is that anal? There's our axe boy. Hey, I got a new job. Congrats! A steady income's gonna be nice. Meet me at Bravura. Bravura? And I'll treat you to dinner. Sure. Lena, hard same. Hard same on that one. Yeah. I kind of feel like, and I've talked to my therapist has told me this before. She's told me that like a lot of people who grow up just not wanting kids, a lot of them grew up in and I'm not saying everybody was this way, but a lot of them grew up in like an alcoholic household or just an unstable household where they didn't quite get to be a kid. And so a lot of us are just actually getting to be a kid for the first time ever. And the idea of giving that up is like heart-wrenching. And this is all subconscious, sub-psychological shit. But it kind of makes sense a little bit. I don't know have we made a bike helmet? I don't think so. Time factor! Holy shit!
2 fucking years? How? Time scares me and I hate it. What the fuck?
Dude, for real. Thank you very much for some of the class. Keeping the class 11, giving any swings for so fucking long. I don't deserve you, but I am grateful. God damn, time is weird. Fuck!
Calm the bitch down.
Is it depression?
No. No.
Did you take?
No.
Sir, whose tail is you digging in with that?
No.
Show me where you're pissed from.
There's one I
Show me where
wanted.
you're pissed from.
Only took me 6 tries. We'll get there eventually. Ha 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 ha. I love you. Thank you. Wife and I decided at age 19-ish we didn't want kids because we want to travel, be in the wilderness, and not be held down by a little crotch goblin. That's also my biggest thing. I love traveling. And like, you know, I feel very blessed that Rod's willing to take our dogs when we want to travel, but kids are a whole other fucking story. Whole other fucking ball game. I was so hardcore bully as I'm born with a cleft lip. You were bullied for... Jesus Christ, kids are fucking petty. I know that if I had a kid and they got bullied, I would murder children, and nobody wants to spend time in jail, even if... Dude, I feel the same. The mama bear instinct is so fucking primal. Oh my... I feel that about my friends, though. Like, my face is hot just thinking of someone bullying you for a fucking thing you were born with. I want to fucking punch someone in the throat. You know what I'm saying? I get real violent. I just hate it. I don't understand. Like, kids are just cruel. And what's sad is, I remember I was very bullied as a kid, too, for various things. Being tall, growing too fast, so on and so forth, liking bugs, whatever. And as a kid, you're just hurt. Like, you're just hurt because you don't understand why everyone's mean to you. And as I became an adult, I guess, or like, you know, more conscious thinking about it, I realized that most of those kids were probably experiencing one form or another of what they were doing to me at home, probably from their parents. And I'm more heartbroken from them. Like, it doesn't excuse it, but fuck, dude. At least I wasn't a little bully piece of shit. Ugh. Sad. Same. I've never beat an ass in my own name, but I've beat an ass to defend a friend many, many a time. I love my friends. Donna, I wish I would have discovered Twitch far before I've said that many times. Like, I've been around for 8-ish years, but I'm still technically kind of late in the game on it. And I wish I would have gotten in earlier just because I feel like this... I don't know how else I would have ever met my people. You know? I honest to fuck cannot think of another way I would have ever met my people. Like, you know, I don't know how to say that. Like, people that I jive with. Because they are not in person. Exactly, 90%. Like, there's always the anomaly, but I want to go date him. I like him. I agree, and it's sad. It's very sad. If someone picks on a friend, I'm not a fighter, but if someone picks on a friend, I turn into a gut ratter and will rip. Same. I am not a violent person, but don't hurt people I love. I like this guy so far. We'll see. I liked the girl too, and then she turned into weird. We are AI. Shh. I know not of what you speak. Nope. I'm still heartbroken over that game. I can't do that yet. No! You find Jonah sitting alone at a table, fidgeting with a napkin.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Katie. Oh, wait, he talks really slow. Glad you could make it. This place is too fancy to be alone in. Nah, you fit right in. Too fancy for me, too. Thanks for inviting me. Aw, it's nothing, really. But you're welcome, of course. I can afford it tonight because this is where I work. I'm Bravora's newest employee. David, I have no idea what you're talking about. I know. I'm still sad. We finished Stray on Saturday, and it was heart-wrenching. Great game. Holy shit. Amazing story. Rip my heart out of my chest. Stomp on it. I'm gonna cry thinking. I literally, like, I had a headache from crying. It was just great. What a good fucking game, though. Please play if you haven't. You're a waiter, you're a food critic, you're a chef, you're a mascot. You're a chef?
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. I mean, sort of. He's a bean sorter. I'm the newest sous chef. Sous means something in French. I should look that up. It means... oh, wait. Annoying voice for the racist. It means under, because you're working under a real chef, obviously. Thanks. Hi, Eric. You here for dinner, too? No, I just hang out in restaurants in the evenings, inspecting their cutlery. Yeah, of course I'm here for dinner. It's a shame I don't have a date like Katie to share it with. He's stalking me, by the way. Like, actually. It's not too late to switch tables, mon chéri. I have a free seat. No thanks. It was a joke anyway. Enjoy your meal. I recommend the tartare. He's stalking me. He's legitimately stalking me, David.